Hello and welcome to this quick overview of the current state of artifacts of Tir Na Nog. Just making this to show what I plan to use for my fourth artifact. Here you start in the player housing area, Wizard's Tower, where you'll be able to keep your artifacts and other magic items you find, redecorate. But this is the dungeon elevator, or at least the prototype, which will take you to different levels, depending on, well, what level you set the floor of the elevator to. So if we cancel out the Wizard's Tower here. Uh-oh, why is this not responding? There we go. Why can I not? There we go. Sorry about that. My computer was freezing for a second. But changing this will allow you to switch from level to level in here. You can only do it with the elevator door closed, and there are effects to keep you from seeing the outside world in the persistent. This elevator sits in the persistent level. But here's my research and development division of the game. You have character loadouts, which are designed to run around this ring, or multiple rings that you can then put on and wear to change your stats, health, all of that is saved within the ring, so changing a loadout is as quick as just changing a piece of equipment. Spellcasting is going to be done through wands. Ignore that, that's going to be hidden in game. That's just an effect I'm working on. Currently, I have the wand set up to be done off of button presses, but there will be a jester system that allows you to do 264 spells based on the combinations of 4 elements and 4 spell forms. Then you have our guild card, which when you're wearing your ring, if you pick this up, it will show you, all of your current stats. This is the baseline stats of anybody without a ring. You pick this up, they will change depending on the ring you are wearing and how much experience and changes you have made. These are systems that I haven't put in place yet because they're not vital until I get to the demo level or are pipe dreams if I ever do multiplayer. Life shards are going to be dropped by all AI. These will contain all the information about the AI, XP, anything you might have gained for it. They'll also be used as money. Helps keep drops to an easy function. Again, future planned item. This is the customizable spell book that only shows the spells you are capable of producing. This here is a master spell book set to be able to use every spell. I will show quick how this works. Grab this here, bring her over, and if you put it on the plate or on the spellbook reader, this spellbook reader now tells you, I hate the camera controls in this, sorry, my apologies, I should make a better video when I go to actually do real devlogs. But you can change what spell is being shown by each of these. It will show you the name of the spell. I don't know why I can't see the description. There we go. Just the angle I'm at. Descriptions are hard to read doing it this way. That will be improved, but each spell is listed with a spell you can do, the description, and this up here is a visualization of what spell form. So it will tell you what elements are needed. These are all just straight off of the... Well, you don't need to know this stuff, but this will actually allow players to only have access to spells they are capable of casting, so each spell book is individualized. Then you have some of the more fun things like the shrinking rucksack here, which is the inventory. Watch what happens to each of these. These two have a tag that says they can be transported. This one does not have that tag clicked. So if you notice, oops, it wasn't set up right. Move that over. These will shrink inside the bag. This will be ejected forcefully. That way preserving what characters can and cannot take back through the levels. Again, that's a smaller version. The spell locker, this will be my object pooling. This is all mostly set up, but again, not going to be used until I do an actual demo. For the prototype I plan on making, I'm just going to spawn in objects instead of doing object pooling. I created a universal stat component, as well as visuals for health, that a spell that can be added to add a visual representation of health to any object. And here's an example of that being used. Obviously, glowing green for the health, and as with each hit, it changes color, gets dimmer, until poof, death. This can be added to any actor and quickly be given the logic for having spells, attacks, and other things added to it. It will give you all stats, health, and everything else. So this is what I have so far set up. This guy actually all has the ability to have that health bar attached to him, some slight AI, so I can use him for a prototype. All right, that was just a quick overview, and thank you. Now we're